Folks, welcome back. As promised, Alex Kirk. And Alex, we talked a little bit before we came on here. Last time you and I did this, you were what, 15, 16 years old?
Yeah, definitely. A young kid, a lot of red hair and not much muscle on my body.
I remember those days, and we would watch those battles between Los Alamos and Espanola, where they were absolutely just history-making games.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if there's a better rivalry here, but in New Mexico, I mean, there's some arguments, but that's definitely a tough one.
Everybody obviously looks at you and says, you know, and you play wonderfully inside. You're a lot to handle inside. But the thing from when you were this big, when you were just a wee kid of this big, unbelievable to me what a smooth stroke you have from outside. You can kill it from three-point land.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I think my dad kind of developed early in my game. I mean, it's like looking at him, I was probably only supposed to be around 6'6", 6'7", so I just got lucky and kept growing, but now that I've had it, it's been a huge advantage to be 7 feet and to be able to shoot from three. And I mean, it's kind of a European game style, but I mean, it really worked, and it's benefited me a ton since high school.
I want to talk just real quickly because I think he deserves it. Your dad, what an incredible guy, one of the nicest guys in the world, but also a sitting judge. Yeah. So if you're going to see your dad, you want to see him sitting on the sidelines at your game. You don't want to see him professionally.
No, definitely. Yeah, he's been a judge for a while, but the things he's done for me, just sacrificed everything. I mean, my whole family sacrificed everything just for me to pursue my career. And I mean, I owe them a lot, but hopefully in the next couple of years, I can do that for them, and I mean, give them what they deserve and help them. I mean, have a good lifestyle. I mean, just how much they've helped me, I want to help them. So,
talk a little bit about this experience. What an incredible honor, and obviously it's an honor that you have to earn USA basketball. Talk a little bit about what it was for you.
Well, I mean, it's a huge honor just to be able to wear the 3 letters across your chest. I mean, I still know the feeling of just kind of looking down at my chest, and with 15 there and just being able to rep USA, I mean, you get the chills. Like, I still get the chills a little bit. But it was a great experience. I mean, it was a mini Olympics over there, basically, and I mean, I'll never forget that. It's probably one of the best basketball experiences I've ever had in my life, and I mean, I grew so much from it, from a mental and physical standpoint. Just learning in the different European game. It's a way different game, but I definitely enjoyed it.
You're UNM Lobo.
Yeah.
Obviously some changes going on over there. Coach Neal takes over at the helm, but one of the things we're probably most proud of out of all you guys is that you guys as a team all pulled together and said, you know what, we got something special here. Let's take this thing and see what we can do with it. What are your expectations moving into this next season?
I mean, it's early. I'm one of those guys that doesn't really put a lot of expectations on. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the younger guys coming in, and I mean, they've got time to grow, and they need to grow. So that's just something that, I mean, they're going to benefit from time. And I mean, these guys have never played college basketball. You got to give them time to adjust. And we got some JUCO kids coming in, and it'll be a good process for them. But I mean, we're definitely going to be good with 4 starters coming back, and I mean, a lot of our benches, they've just improved. So, I mean, you can't get worse from that. And, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be a good year. We'll see how the conference goes. And, I mean, hopefully we can make a little bit deeper run in the tournament.
Talk about people that are coming in. We got one of them that's going to be playing out here tonight. Cullen Neal is actually joining the team this season.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've had, I think, 4 days of practice and 2 days. And so he's going to be tired tonight. But he's improving a ton. I mean, I think it's a much different game, obviously, and just from a physical standpoint, he's just got to get used to the banging a little bit. But he's playing better each day, and I mean, he's learning the point. I mean, he comes in with the offense pretty much down already from Dad, but I think, I mean, give him a couple years of maturing, and I think he's going to be a great player for the Lobos.
I think you set a great example for the student athlete. You did all through your earlier education and even going into college, that it's important that you do the next right thing. Your reputation and the way that people talk about you, and this is my personal experience with you as well, is that you can always trust Alex to do the next right thing. Is that just the way you were raised?
I think, yeah. I mean, from an early age, that was kind of a standpoint of my parents. And I mean, it's always been just influence, just to do the right thing. I mean, I think it's helped me out a ton. I mean, I think it got me recruited by 45 some colleges, and I think it'll be the key to the next level. You're not going to have to worry about a kid like me and Tony Snell, like, with off-court issues. Like you're just not going to have issues. And I think some of the kids these days get a little bit too hyped up in the head a little bit. And I mean, I think Bryce and Cullen are another 2 examples of kids that you're not going to have issues with them in the classroom, off the court issues. And I think that's key to being successful. I mean, it's a student athlete thing, so you have to be the student and the athlete, and you have to take care of business off the court. And I think that's something that my parents have always influenced with me.
I think it's such a great point that you make, because not only for your personal self-respect, but also you got to figure that the college that is actually giving you an education is paying a lot of money and putting a lot of investment in you too, and so they want to see somebody who's a good citizen on the court and off the court, as well as a talented athlete out there. I think you're absolutely right. Couldn't have made that point any better, and really do appreciate it. Really excited for your season coming up here. So proud of you for what you did with Team USA. Thanks for coming on with us here today, Alex.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Enjoy this game, guys.